Christmas time.
This time of year, I guess when this, like we said, when this goes out, it's the 5th of December, as Emma pointed out. A few questions that we've obviously been getting from clients is how are they to kind of navigate this time of year? Because obviously it is a trickier part of year. Like we do say to everyone, social events are always happening, birthdays, holidays, whatever. But this time of year is notorious for being quite tricky. I mean, Christmas dues with your friends, with family, with work, chocolates laying around the house, laying around the workplace. Like it requires a lot more discipline, but also it is a time of year. It's a one-off. You kind of do want to kind of get involved in some of the festivities.
Get one Christmas a year.
Do you know what I mean? So it's in this time of year is very, very, very balance focused. It's having that balance, isn't it?
I guess it depends what sort of journey you're on as well and what goals you have. If you're on a lifestyle change, creating sustainable habits, trying to lose weight or build muscle in a sustainable way, then you need to enjoy your Christmas, because how are you going to do that next year with or without your coach? But if you're maybe someone like Mike who has got a photo shoot in February, so after the Christmas period, he's got a goal, he's got a certain amount of time to do to get to where he wants to be, then obviously still enjoy it, because you are going to enjoy it. I wouldn't let him not enjoy Christmas. But you're going to have to be a little bit more restrictive and a little bit more strict on yourself.
She's so supportive, by the way. She just sat there and ate a brownie earlier and told me how nice it tastes. Saying that, it doesn't actually bother me because I'm not really fussed by stuff like that.
No.
But yeah, I mean, for me, the way I'm approaching it is I'm doing like I'm doing a bit of a fat loss sprint through like, so I've kind of gone very restrictive and aggressive in my cut very quickly, so I can obviously get ahead of the game. So when it does get to like the Christmas time and where Emma's family, at my family, I do want to get involved. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not, probably won't drink as much as I did normally do over the Christmas period, but I will still enjoy the food. I'm going to have the dinner. I'm going to have a few whatever's there. But if I can get myself ahead of the game, then you're all good. And I've got a few clients doing a similar thing that are not even like doing it. They're just like, they want to have a good time at Christmas. So they're going to put a little sprint in and then enjoy it. But yeah, things we can put in place. Should we talk about that? Yeah. So.
Well, I would just say sort of like what we were just saying is set realistic expectations.
Yeah, I'd say that's number one.
You plan to enjoy Christmas, you know, expect to maybe weight to fluctuate on the scales or to feel a little bit fluffy after Christmas.
Yeah.
Don't think, oh, I'm going to feel absolutely fine. But yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. We could probably break this down a better way. Let's look at the things that bother people, I guess. So number one, I reckon, is a lot of people kind of time, maybe. A lot of stuff going on. They struggle a bit more with time to get things in. So we could say this time of year especially, you want to be more organised. Like we always say, schedule your workouts in, even if it means changing your kind of workout split to do less days in the gym, but to still target the amount of the same muscles, get the same frequency, or doing more full body workouts, or doing higher intense workouts. So you're doing less workouts, but kind of still getting a good old sweaty workout in. That makes sense? Schedule obviously your steps in over the week, slightly change that if needed. So you've got a more achievable goal. And in terms of food, just planning the days that you know you can plan and control what you can control.
Yeah, I think that's really important, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to literally fuck off everything and say, oh, I'm not going to do any of it. There are still things you can control. Okay, you can't calorie count or you can't stick to a calorie goal, but you could still get your steps in. I mean, who doesn't want to walk off their Christmas dinner?
Yeah, of course.
We'll be taking the dog for a walk after our Christmas dinner.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would say your days like your Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I think they would be like the non-tracking days, more mindful days, and just kind of don't really think about anything else. Like them days are just, it is what it is. Like, don't even think about the gym. I wouldn't even say steps are obviously just a healthy thing to do. Otherwise, you're gonna feel rubbish, and it's good. It's good for the body. If you're gonna consume a lot, you still want to walk and do stuff. So a little Christmas morning walk or a Christmas afternoon walk is good for you.
Yeah.
You should probably do that. Otherwise, you're just gonna be sitting there and you're gonna feel rubbish. But them 3 days, just be mindful and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I would say just look at it as a bit of a break.
Yeah.
And it's good to have breaks, especially if you're dieting and it's been quite intense. It's nice to just have a few days where you don't have to think about tracking, think about what you're eating, think about hitting a protein target. Just enjoy yourself.
Just enjoy it. I mean, we're taught our clients to enjoy themselves, won't we? Next thing, another thing, obviously through the festive period, there's going to be lots of, I say festive period, through December, lots of meals out with friends, lots of maybe work dues and stuff like that. So, I mean, the best approach that you would have for that is what we would do anyway. And you'd probably just calorie bank and be a bit more restrictive on the days that you know you can control or you're not out. Because what I'm finding is a lot of clients are going from not really doing much to like they're out twice a week. They're out midweek. They're out during the weekend because they're different groups of friends or work or family. So just control what you can control. So just focus on them days that you can control, that you're not out. Bank some calories, look ahead at menus, be mindful, and you should be all right. But again, like you said, don't put too much stress on yourself. Like, it's Christmas. It is what it is. Enjoy it. But there's two sides of it, innit? There's over enjoyment and being a complete pig, and then you're just only going to regret it. So just be mindful.
Yeah.
And think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think obviously don't put off starting whatever you want to start now either.
No.
So don't think, oh, Christmas is going to stop me, or I'll start after Christmas, or I'll just wait until Christmas is over. You could still make in 20 days did you say it will be?
When this comes out, 20 days.
You could still make a decent amount of progress in 20 days.
Do you know what? It comes down to loads of different factors. Like, firstly, why would you want to wait and waste 20 days of your life not fulfilling what you want to fulfill and feel better? So why would you? I don't get that. But in 20 days, you can create like habits. You can get yourself into a good routine. You can do so much so that you're actually going into the new year like full steam ahead. Because there's a reason why 80% or something of people that start their new year, new me fitness journeys fail. Because it's that type of mindset that's going to fail. Or I'm going to wait until then. That is, if you're going to wait until then you're probably going to spend your whole life waiting.
Yeah. And also that's when everyone else is going to be doing it as well.
Yeah.
So if you're not into the gym or you haven't been to the gym in a while and you're thinking, oh, I'll just wait and go in January, you're going to give yourself a bloody shock to the system, because gyms are going to be ramo in January. You're going to go in there, it's going to be busy. You're not going to be able to get on anything. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to come out and think, well, I ain't doing that again. And then you wait till next year and probably do the same thing. So why don't you get confident in the gym now? Probably in the lead up to Christmas, gyms will get quieter and quieter. Feel confident, find your ground in the gym. And then when you come into January, you're not even going to be fazed by how many people are in there, because you've been doing it all before anyway for the past 20 days before it.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Definitely. Yeah. But yeah. Like quite a few people say they kind of want to wait until the new year. But a lot of people
get it.
A lot of people I mean,
I do get it. But at the same time, you could start in the new year in a better position if you did a little something now. It doesn't have to be the whole thing.
Just get a kick start, don't you?
But rather than going into it completely like, oh, I feel disgusting, or December was horrible, or you could go in there like, right, I just had a lovely 5 days off Christmas. I'm ready to get back to it. I needed that. I needed that little break.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Trying to think of other things that may restrict people through December. It's similar, isn't it? That's why you should start now, because you learn so much by starting now.
Yeah.
Like if you can navigate through December, which is actually really easy. People just put a lot of pressure on themselves because they think that they're going to be going out more, they're going to have less time. But if you can learn the tactics to navigate through a busy December, then the rest of the months are going to be an absolute breeze. When you go on holiday, when you've got birthdays, weddings, when you've got all these things that are always going to come up, they're never going to go away. If you've learned how to successfully navigate through December without restricting yourself, without like missing out on workouts and making progress, then the rest of the year is essentially going to be a breeze. Because like we said, yes, December notoriously is the hardest month because of everything that's going on. But if you can put things in place and navigate through that and enjoy it, then the rest of it's going to be a breeze.
Another thing as well is maybe like peer pressure from other people.
Yeah.
You know, when it's a bit like, oh, it's summer. Oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
You'll hear everyone say, oh, it's Christmas, just have a drink. Oh, it's Christmas, just do this. Oh, but it's Christmas.
Yeah,
don't feel like you have to do anything just because it's Christmas. Like we say, enjoy yourself. But if maybe it's, you know, the week before Christmas and you actually wanted to have a really nice week and then obviously enjoy the week off for Christmas after that, don't feel like you have to get involved in all the drinking or festivities and stuff like that if you don't want to.
Yeah.
There's going to be people that aren't doing the same thing as you, aren't on the same sort of journey as you, don't have the same goals as you, that are going to be saying, oh, it's Christmas, but you're in your own lane.
You versus you. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about anyone else. Yeah, no. Well, that's it, innit? That is it. Let's recap on that. Do you want to recap on that?
Set realistic expectations.
Oh, you've been waiting to say that. That's a
don't set yourself up for failure.
Go on.
Set yourself up to succeed.
She's gonna get that. She's gonna get that tattooed down her arm.
That's my motto.
That's your motto.
Pretty sure someone else said that.
Yeah, no, but that's so true. So I feel like
I was recapping.
Oh, sorry.
Don't go into each point that I'm recapping.
All right, recap. Go on in.
Second thing is.
Even know what you're recapping.
Throw me off now. Second thing is be more organised. So plan out your social events, plan out everything else around that, and control what you can control. Third thing, don't give in to peer pressure. And fourth thing, don't wait till January. Start now.
Go on. That was a half decent.
Delirious.
Half decent. Yeah, she's not all there.
So
she's picked herself up.
I'm still here.
She's still here.
I said to the boys before, guys, not going to be my best performance today.
But you still turn up.
Yeah.
You know, she's still here.
That's what it's all about, turning up.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, well done. Yeah, so pretty much what Emma said. Just the main factors are just one of the main ones, obviously, not putting too much pressure on yourself. Enjoy yourself, be mindful, be organised, plan things out like your training, the steps, your food. And yeah, just make little shifts if needed. Like we said, if you need a smaller gym session, then just change it up. Do a little sweaty session instead of what you normally do. If you go 5 times, go 3 times. No, don't put too much stress on yourself.
And have a Merry Christmas.